Hi there, so it finished 2-1 today for us against Wolverhampton. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think it was one of those similar to how we played against Tottenham. After the PSV game when we came 4-0, was it the PSV game we played? Champions League, we absolutely smashed Lons, and I think it's one of those looked quite leggy today. First half I think was outstanding, was so slick again, but second half quite leggy. They crept into the game, but I don't think the referee helped, if I'm really honest as well. Like every 50-50 challenge, it went Wolves' way. I almost felt like it was one of those where the ref wanted a 2-1 kind of thing, add a bit of tension into the ground. But end of the day, 3 points is 3 points, isn't it? And I'm happy with the 3 points.
Yeah, for sure. That's the most important thing. And as you said, it was a really good start. We've got blocks well, 2 good goals early in that first half.
Yeah, like two really good goals as well. Again, it's the fact we're getting more people involved in the goals. And you know, everyone's always saying we need a killer striker. Yeah, and I agree. We need someone scoring goals all the time. But today we had Saka scoring, Odegaard scoring, and it was the fullbacks getting the assist. Tomiyasu and Zinchenko, I think, got the assist as well. So it's the fact that, you know, as a team we're playing really, really well compared to in the past. We always, like the Invincible days, for example, it wasn't just Henry scoring every time. We had Ljungberg scoring, Perez scoring, Bergkamp scoring, and then we sort of went through a phase where we were sort of like the Van Persie era, a bit of a one-man team, and with Alexis as well. We're always relying on that one player, but now we've got several players we can rely on, not only for putting the ball in the back of the net, but for creating the chances as well, which right now I think as a team, if we're playing our strongest 11, I think we're one of the strongest in the world. I know people call me a bit deluded for saying that, but if you look at how we play our strongest 11, you can easily put us up there.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely among the top teams around the world. And that second half then, it seemed like we were just looking to see it through, you know, getting towards the end, and it looked like it was going to be comfortable in the end, but then they got that goal. It was a mistake from our side, and then that obviously made it really tense for the last few minutes.
Yeah, it's something, well, we did it a few times last season as well. And something with Zinchenko I find is that he's a little bit complacent. He knows he's got the ability to, like, you know, do these like back heels and all of that. He does that a bit too much sometimes. In your own box, just hoof it out. It's one of those. It might be one of those things. The manager wants him to play a certain way, like Raya said, with how much time wasting and whatnot he was doing against City. Arteta told him to do. It might be something to do with that, but it's one of those things where 3 points is 3 points. I don't care how we get it, as long as we get the 3 points, stay top of the league. And you know, that's all that matters at the end of the day, no matter how well or poor we play. And in the past, there's some games like this we bottle it, and now we're changing, and I like what we see now.
Yeah, it's really important to see out that win. It takes us 4 points clear.
Yeah,
vital win. In terms of that second half as well, you mentioned the referee, the tackles that Wolves are putting in, the one they're putting on Tomiyasu. Hopefully he's going to be all right. You know, he's been in great form recently. He's got right back into the first team now.
Yeah, it's almost one of Arsenal's luck, isn't it? A lot of the times we have these players to hit a banging form and then an injury comes up, but hopefully it's nothing serious. I think it was on Wolves. It's hard to say what kind of team they are really, because last season, well, when they had what's his name, Nuno, they were quite slick and whatnot. Then they obviously went through with I forgot the Portuguese lad last season, and now they've got Gary O'Neill, who's not a bad manager, to be fair. He does have moments where he is quite good and he does set up his teams quite well. And I thought today we kept them quiet for the majority of the game, but they crept in. And I think, again, like I said before, with decisions going 50-50 going their way, it builds confidence for them. And at some points as well, I felt like we were playing with 10 men sometimes. When they had the ball, we just couldn't get the ball, couldn't play any passes. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Sometimes that happens in football, and if you can get through it, there's a good chance you can go to the top.
Who would you give your man of the match to today?
Ooh, it's quite tough, to be honest. It was quite a good performance today. I think I will give it Saka, I think, because the run, he was spinning the defenders, wasn't he? Spinning their left back, hated today, just spinning in left, right and centre. Scored the early goal as well, got us a good start. And it's one of those, everyone's saying he's had a slow start to the season, yeah, but he's still delivering the amount of goals and assists. I forgot what number he's on now, but he's doing quite well. So I will give it Saka, to be honest. I think Odegaard's coming back as well. Odegaard's had quite a good game as well. But I think for me, Saka takes it.
Okay, and just looking ahead, it's still a long way to go. Remember what happened last season, we were top for so long, but we're top again. Got a 4-point lead. We know about City and Liverpool playing later on the weekend. But what's your thoughts looking at the season overall now and how we're going?
I think a lot of people are disappointed in the fact we've not been as slick as we were last season when we were scoring goals left, right and centre, and I think something we've done this season a lot better is the defence. Like, we've got the best defence in the league, I think we still. And that's what you need to start off with. You need a solid defence to start off with, and having Saliba and Gabriel and Rice, those three made us so solid. And you know, having better reinforcements as well, because last season without Partey, midfield was not there. Without Saliba, defence wasn't there. This season, okay, maybe we've not seen Timber and he is injured, so it's hard to say. But as long as those three stay fit, defensively we are absolutely solid, which I think is absolutely amazing. Overall, whether I think we can go all the way, we've got the experience from last season. We know what it's like to be in a title race. We know what it's like to lose a title race. And I hope that's something that Arteta drills into the players and uses as motivation to go one step better this season.
Okay, you think we can do it?
I don't like making these predictions, to be honest, because I don't like jinxing things. I take things, you know, all the players say, "Oh, one game at a time, one game at a time." I'm the exact same, because you never know. It's a long season, and we're only in December, and you never know what's going to happen. And like, you know, I know Spurs is Spurs, but look at their start to the season. They had such a good start, but look at them now. I know Spurs is Spurs, but you know, it's one of those things. Anything can happen it's the Premier League end of the day, because if Saliba gets an injury, how do we deal with it? Do we deal with it better than last season? If so, then you know, we could go all the way.